Hey guys, Michael Internet Pro. I wanted to answer a question. Question was, how do I make 10 grand a month? Someone who wanted to know how to make 10 grand a month. It really is not that difficult. The way to make six figures or to make 10 grand a month is to have a high ticket program. You have to, in my estimation, you have to have a high ticket program. If you don't have some type of system that can take people, and give them products that really are worth a lot, then it's going to be hard to get there with just like some of the smaller systems, like for example, like with WCC or anything that's like below maybe like $100 or something like that. You're going to have a really hard time. Anything really, I don't know, it's like under 1,000, you're going to have a hard time getting into six figures unless you're driving like tons and tons and tons of traffic. And but the traffic is going to cost you so many thousands of dollars per day, not even a month, per day, if you have a really inexpensive system. So you have to right now I'm showing you the back office of my MTTV account, my mode, which is my online business education. I don't promote it here often because this is something that normally you want to run traffic to, and that's what I suggest you do for any big ticket type of businesses, to run traffic, actually buy traffic, or have just a lot of traffic come in, and it's all set and forget it. It works like everything else. So as you can see here, the actual product that they're purchasing is 21 days. It's going to take them to some really powerful training. One of the things with MOBE, MOBE, is we cannot show the back office, we cannot show the training, we can't show anything like that because we sign a non-disclosure agreement, which is NDA, and so I can't break that bond, that trust, that promise, that what we signed. Now let me just kind of tell you, give you a description of what type of training you receive. Guys, you have to understand that I can only describe it as being like in a 5-star hotel. Like if you have your 1-star, 2-star, 3-star on up to 5-star hotel, where you have, when you walk in, it's like chandeliers and glass and real fancy marble floors and stuff like that. That's basically what happens when you get back there. It's like you understand the difference between training that is like mediocre and kind of low budget a little bit, because you kind of get what you pay for. If you pay like $15 or something to get into a system, or even a couple hundred, that's what you're gonna get. But this is this is the limousines of training. This is like really posh, plush type of training. It really is amazing. I wish I could show it. I wish I could actually, I would, if I could, I would just show you like all the videos and the different type of training you get. The training is like on that type of level where, again, you're looking to make 6 and 7 figures, really 7 figures, more than 6, but you'll start with 6 and then you move up to 7. But so here, just in a couple of days, you can see $2,439. Powerful training. Again, guys, what you want to do is you got to get started. So with anything, it's like a tier step. You got to get started for $49. Then from there, you're going to move up to the upper echelons after you get through the $49 of training. But once you get in the training, guys, you're going to understand why this is like, why I equate this to 5 stars. I mean, it's just that good. Okay, training wise. You learn how to drive traffic. You learn, like I said on my previous mode videos, if you go back and watch them, this is how you learn how to do everything you see me do online. This is where you'll learn it at. You won't learn everything in a lot of the lower services, and the service I usually show you is like a done for you, where someone else is doing it for you. But this is really where you take control of your own business. But you don't have to have a website. You don't have to build anything. That's the nice thing about it. They give you everything you need, like all your affiliate links, and again, all the training, all that's provided. There's also like a yearly get together. It's like a huge party. That's the only way I can describe it. We'll be in Mexico this year, Indonesia, you name it. We're gonna be there. Different places all around the world. But Mexico, like places like Cancun, Bali, just all if you can just think of the most beautiful vacations that like Hawaii and all these beautiful, whatever comes to your mind, that is a type of getaways that they put on, where it's not just vacationing and partying, but it's also training as well. So that is a part of this system. As always, you'll find the link below. Again, I don't promote this a lot. There are a few videos on here for it, but I normally don't promote it that often. But if somebody asks me, how do I make $10,000 a month, or how to make 6 figures and stuff like that, this is the program for you. This is how you're gonna. There's other high ticket programs out there, but I don't think they even touch Mob. I just don't think they touch it with the training. I've been in the back office and seen some of the other ones. They don't even touch it in comparison. If they did, I would recommend them. I would actually have joined them and promoted them if they did, but they don't. They just the training is phenomenal. Really, you have to learn in a certain way. It's the way the mind works. You have to learn like step by step, and taking the little bites at first, and then starting to get bigger. And that's the way your mind, that's how you can only take in so much information at one point, or you get what they call information overload. And you have to take in the right information. You don't want that type of like PLR information. A lot of these big ticket companies, they just use PLR training. Now, if you don't know what PLR training is, it's called private label rights. And years ago, that's where everyone went to go study. They just found private label rights products, and they would just study them. And you can get private label rights products for like a couple dollars. So a lot of times, like, you can get it for $1 or $2. But what it is it's a lot of theory, and it's a lot of just like a talking head, or someone doing like a PowerPoint presentation or slideshow presentation, and that's all you're going to get. And you can't really do too much with that, because it's not practical application. It's just theory, being taught to you through like screenshots and stuff, and PowerPoint presentations. So that's usually what PLR amounts to. And you kind of get concepts, you can kind of get an ideal, but you don't have any practical way to say, okay, this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go and open up an account here, and then I'm going to go and pay for this. It doesn't teach you like that. It just teach you in theorized methods. So that's what PLR is, and that's what most high ticket programs have in the back office. Just a bunch of PLR products. Now, it will give you an understanding and help you conceptualize and visualize. You can have your mind's eye open to how this whole thing works, and kind of like a picturesque type of ideal or imagination can kind of come alive by having that type of training. But as far as practical hands-on approach, where you can actually start to just say, okay, from this point on, I know the 10 steps I need to to actually implement, or to effectively get me to whatever financial goal I'm looking to get to or reach. You can't do that with PLR products. That's why they're cheap, because it's just kind of like opening up your mind and broadening your horizons to look or just receive some more information to help your ideals grow. But that's about it. It's not practical at all. Okay. What Mob is different. When you get back there, it's actual practical. This is what you do step by step. You open it up here, you go here, you drive traffic like this, you get this. And it also has really good like personal coaching, where you're going to learn from a 6-figure, 7-figure earner exactly what systems to use to drive traffic. And there are things that you haven't heard of in the public. What you hear like on YouTube is maybe it's like a fraction of all the websites that you can use. Like, if, for example, if you hear someone say, go get solo ad training, and they tell you about 1 or 2 websites, that's just a small fraction. Okay. This is why a lot of people say or accuse marketers of holding back secrets, because like I told you before on another video, marketers hardly ever will tell you the full truth of how to do anything for free. It's like, they've worked so hard, so why would they just expose it for free? Because that is what you're actually paying for. So how can if I give you everything for free, it'd be like if you came into a grocery store and they just handed you all your groceries, and it said it's free, you would have nothing else to shop for. You would just turn around and say thanks and walk off. So there would be no point in giving you everything for free, because there'd be nothing you would purchase. There would be no need to purchase anything. Okay, so another I think a misconception, or what a lot of people have, they've erred in, is that they think that all of the information that they're receiving on YouTube from these quote unquote gurus, or people who sit in that place of authority, or they come from that angle of authority, they think that they're receiving all the information that it is in this business, because there's so many YouTube videos and so much free information out there. I think that you can, if you're not careful, you can get into a place where you think that you have all the right information to go forward. And trust me, from what I've seen, there's no gurus or people out there just sharing every last bit of the information you need to make 6 figures to 7 figures online. It's not going to be that. Now, you may have some people out there to explain how to make sales, a couple sales here and there, but not to bring you to a place where, if you want to live that lifestyle where you're flying first class and eating at 5-star restaurants and building huge retirement savings and stuff like that. No, I don't think I haven't ran across anyone explaining everything for free. I haven't. And again, it will cost them too much to do so. But beyond the information, you need systems. In other words, you need like servers, and you need websites created, and you need customer service operations managers, online receptionists and different things like that, or call center agents to actually take calls and handle customer complaints, and and coaches to actually get online with people and go step by step, showing them how to answer all their questions. You have to have all these teams in place, and like I said, the phone sales reps and all these different things. All of that will cost you millions of dollars to try to create all that from scratch yourself. So being a part of a system that has all those things in place, all you have to do is in there for drive traffic. That's it. So with a system like this, I always recommend buying traffic. Okay, it's the easiest and fastest way, but it's worth it, because with a lot of systems out there, I won't recommend it, because you'll end up losing money in the end if the system doesn't convert. This system converts, as you can see. Obviously, it converts. It's one of those type of systems that it's looking for serious people. It kind of plucks the serious people from the crowd, and then everybody else who's not serious, who's looking for something cheap and expensive, trying to get away with not paying for it. It's like if you go to the store and you buy a cheap pair of pants or something like that, the people who are looking for cheap clothing, and then the clothing falls apart like in 30 days or something like that, and they never have anything really nice. This isn't the system for you if you're that type of person. This is the system for people who want to have the nicest materials, like I say, stay at the nicest hotels, be driven around in a limousine. They want the upper echelons of this life. They want top tier dining, top tier everything. They want to shop at like Saks Fifth Avenue. They want to, vacation in California or Rodeo Drive or something like that. They want to go by the Hollywood. They want to take trips. They want to vacation. They want to be able to basically have everything catered for them. This is the system for those who want to be rich, for those who want to be wealthy. This is the system. So I wanted to answer those questions and just give you the opportunity, if that's something that you want to do. Now, for me, it's all about retirement. I am a minimalist, but it's all about retirement. Having hundreds of thousands of dollars saved up, for that rainy day. That's what it's all about for me. For other people, it's about first class living and dining, and whatever are your intentions and your motivations in life. That is something that you should be able to have if you want it. You deserve it. We all work hard. We all are, looking for something better in life. That's just a part of human nature. So, if that's what you're looking for, then this is the program for you. There's different programs to meet everyone's needs, and I try to provide that. When people want to just have, just be able to make their first buck online, I try to provide that. And if somebody wants to make thousands upon thousands of dollars online, I've been in this business long enough to know what systems will do that for you. And this is definitely the system. Again, it's going to pluck out those who are serious. So when you drive traffic to this system, you don't worry about those people who are not serious. This system is built that it will sift through those who are not serious, and you'll understand when you go through it. It's those people who are hungry, who are thirsty, who are really, because there's a lot of people. And here's the last thing. I'll end with this, and this is a real secret to this business. There are a lot of people who are out there who have a lot of money to spend, or they want to partner with something or someone or some bodies, like a community, where they can actually see themselves, replacing incomes that they have right now that are not small. There are people out there, for example, who make $60,000 and $70,000 and $80,000, who are listening to my voice, who will come across your page, who you'll drive traffic to, and they are looking for a real business that is going to replace their income and more, and give them that $185,000 per year, after taxes type thing. And they really need that because they didn't get into this to just make the same amount of money. And you'll reach those people. Last year, I think it was, I had a guy email me who had been in the business, and he had been in sales since the 60s. He was, I won't give up his name, but he had actually shown me like magazine clippings of him in all these different magazines, and all the millions that he had made. He had helped other people get millions and all this type of stuff, and he wanted to partner with me and join my business, So you will find you will come up, my whole point in telling the story is you will come across millionaires. Even you will come across people who own yachts and multiple houses in different countries around the world. People like that will come across your path. So you have to have this really broad mind that when you reach out, when you cast your net out there in this internet marketing world, that you're going to touch thousands upon thousands of people all around the world. And a lot of them are what we call rich or wealthy or well off. And they're really looking for a system that, like I said, can change their future, and that they can feel proud of when they market it to someone else, as it being kind of, like I said, the upper echelons of systems. Some people don't want to just promote anything. They don't just want a check or just a dollar. They want to promote something that's fancy, that's kind of shiny, and really does say success when they see it. Okay, so if that's what you're looking for, then this is a program for you. This is the shiny gold, platinum, diamonds and pearls type of business, where when you promote it, it says success. Okay, and the web pages, the funnels that you'll get hold of, you'll know it when you see it that this is a successful business. Millions of dollars. The owner was a millionaire by 25. You'll come to know his story. You'll come to understand the type of training and the seminars that are in the back office. You do have tons of seminars. You do have tons of training that will literally change you as a marketer. It will turn you into a marketer if you're not marketing if you're not a marketer minded right now. It will make you marketer ready, okay, to be able to see things from a different angle and a different point of view. Okay, now I know this video has been kind of long. I wanted to basically help you understand that this is on a different complete level than anything that I normally promote. It's that top tier thing. It's that thing that is, like I say, the 5-star of all businesses out there. It is the number one. I can guarantee you that this is the number one business, affiliate business in the world right now. It is the number one business promoted on all CPAs. CPA is cost per action. If you don't know, this is the number one business promoted across all CPA companies, and that's saying a lot. because the company that's promoted the most is the one that makes people the most money. It's the one that's driving the millions upon millions. Even though other high ticket offers may claim that they do that, it's only this business that actually does it. You know, from what I know, from what I experience, from what I see, from what I understand, this is the one of the largest and really easy to get into for the average person affiliate programs, what's called direct sales platforms that you'll find on the internet today. At the time of the recording of this video. So if you, like I said, if you're looking for that upper echelon, top tier business, it's going to lead you into 7 figures, high 6 figures, and this is going to be the business for you. And it doesn't take a lot to really get that started. You know, once the concepts and the understanding come, and like I said, you can visualize where you're going. You know, all it takes is a vision. You know, then you'll be able to actually see it come to pass. It'll come to fruition, because this thing, like I said, it sifts the winners. It sifts the people who really want to go to that next level, and it leaves everybody else, behind. And they can join other systems. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is for people who are, wanting that 6-figure and 7-figure lifestyle. And again, the mentoring is from a 6 and 7-figure coach. You get a mentoring from day one. You get someone to hold your hand from the very first day. So yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. The link is below, guys. It's Michael Internet Pro, as always. Go ahead and get started and see for yourself what I'm talking about. All right, talk to you later. I'm out.